You probably remember the Hyundai Elantra being the worthwhile compact car. Today, the Hyundai Elantra N, redefines the status quo of what it means to be the everyday performance car. The all-new Elantra is Hyundai's deliberate move to give the everyday person the newfound faith in performance. From its conception, there was the intent for this Elantra N to carry the N badge, which means that it had to fulfill three things. It had to be the corner rascal, the everyday sports car, and racetrack ready. As you can see, the all-new Hyundai Elantra N sports a wonderful design. It's equal parts motorsport, functionality, and essentialism. The theme of the Hyundai Elantra is the parametric dynamic design. So, whether it's from the front grille, from the hood, from the headlights, from the sides of the car, you can see that parametric dynamic design going all throughout the car, and it looks wonderful. But what makes this truly special is one, the performance blue color, which only comes with the N vehicles of Hyundai. And the other is the N badging you can see all throughout the car. Now, what does N stand for, you might ask? Well, it can actually mean three different things. One, it can mean Namyang in Korea, which is where Hyundai's R&D center is located. The second meaning is the Nürburgring, where this car has been heavily tested and tuned so that it becomes track capable. And lastly, and if you look at it carefully, it looks like part of a racetrack on the top view, wherein if you were to race, this car can do it so eloquently. The all-new Hyundai Elantra N is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged gasoline engine, and it is paired with a wet-type dual-clutch transmission. All this is supported with motorsports technologies such as larger disc brakes, wider tires, aerodynamics, and best of all, an electronic limited slip differential which controls the torque between the wheels when cornering. Once inside, you'll be truly immersed in what the Hyundai Elantra N is all about. And it starts off with the seating. Not only do you get bucket seats that are in sports cars, you also get as much as 10 millimeters lower seating so that the center of gravity is lower and you really get to feel involved with the Elantra N. And then here at the front, you have a 10.25-inch TFT LCD display. And here in the center, you have a 10.25-inch infotainment system that's actually slightly tilted towards the driver. So every design element here is really driver-centric. And you have the usual practical things like Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, wireless charging, and a dual climate control. And all over the place, you have things like wonderful performance blue stitching. You have a really nice feeling steering wheel with paddle shifters. As you can see, as much as the Elantra N is a performance vehicle, it still remains practical because it is a 4-door sedan. With that, you can truly use the Elantra N every day. Now, let us go to the fun part. Let us drive the Elantra N. So right now, we are driving the Hyundai Elantra N. Actually, we are on eco mode because first and foremost, for it to be an everyday performance car, it has to fulfill the everyday needs. And you know, when you drive in eco mode, it's actually an economical 4-door sedan. And the reading I got for highway driving was 6 liters per 100 kilometers. For a car like this, that's excellent fuel mileage. So the car comes with different settings. There's eco, which we're in right now. There's normal, and then there's sport. But if you want to take it up a notch to the level that this was intended to be, well, you just have to press this button down here on the lower right, which will engage N mode. And right away, you can tell the sound becomes more aggressive, the exhaust opens up, and it becomes more aggressive on the driving. The steering gets tighter, the suspension gets firmer. Oh my God! Oh my God, this is not only fun to drive, it's so accurate. It's crazy. Hyundai has come a long way from where they started. They used to make what they call econo boxes, really affordable vehicles. And they actually still do. But now they've reached the point wherein they can make performance cars. And they have actually a whole, series for that. They have a lot of N vehicles now. And the Hyundai Elantra N is just one of them. And that's the amazing thing about the Hyundai Elantra N. It really is a practical car, but at the same time, it can perform. This is no joke. If you're one of the lucky ones who have the Elantra N, you know what I'm talking about. This is really, truly a fun car to drive. And at the same time, if you have to do daily errands, you have to go around the city, you visit your friends, family, this can do it without having to sacrifice comfort, without having to sacrifice efficiency. We live in a great time of cars wherein cars can be multi-purpose, and the Elantra N is proof of that. You can have something practical and sporty and something it can perform all in one complete package. Man, if there's any time to get the performance car that you can drive any day, this is it. This is it. The Hyundai Elantra N is truly an everyday performance car. It is practical in more ways than one, and yet, with the push of a button, it becomes a force to reckon with. With the Elantra N, you never just drive.